In this episode of Untrue Hollywood Stories, the life of famed comedian Chris Reilly.
I can't see anything being better, and I hope nothing ever goes wrong.
He was invited to almost every party. Everyone wanted to hang out with him, and he was always the funniest person there.
I make more money than I possibly deserve.
The parties were just insane, and his social life was just ridiculous. I couldn't even keep up with it.
I couldn't take it anymore. His lifestyle became more than I could handle.
Once Katie left Chris, everything started going downhill.
I needed to leave. I couldn't be around him anymore.
I had to stop reading the tabloids. I didn't want to see my brother suffering like that.
I think it's just disgusting what he's doing.
He was on top of the world, and now he doesn't have anything.
Chris was born on October 1st in a small town in Ontario. Chris was always just full of joy and fun. He made us all laugh, and we always had so much fun just whenever he was around. Things began to change for Chris once he started high school. As Chris became a teenager, he struggled to fit in, and he sort of turned to the drama club, acting, and his whole comedy to find his place in high school.
From a young age, I enjoyed making people laugh. I remember being in school. I was always the class clown. I wasn't much on grades, but I was always get a laugh, and I enjoyed it, and I just kind of went from there. You know, there's a certain thing, a certain essence about being able to make people laugh. That's just it's like a high for me. It's really something. After graduation, Chris moved to the big city and began performing in small comedy clubs. My name is Chris Reilly. I'm 20 years old, and I am a stand-up comic. Show was really good, actually. Maybe my best one yet. Definitely my best one yet, actually. Crowd was really good. Got a lot of laughs and some new jokes I've been working on. I'm against picketing, but I don't know how to show it. My friend the other day asked me if I wanted a frozen banana. I wanted a regular banana at the time, so I said, no, not right now, but later.
The first time I met Chris, it was in a small comedy club. I was just there for fun, having some drinks, and he came on, and I just thought it was awesome. Everything about him, he was hilarious. His personality was amazing. I approached him soon after, asked him if he would be interested in working together, and we started our career right then and there. Things started to pick up right away. He started getting offers to play really big shows and really big venues. He became really popular, started getting into movies. I remember the height of his career, he was invited to almost every party. Everyone wanted to hang out with him, and he was always the funniest person there.
It was awesome to see my brother in movies. I couldn't believe my little brother had been making it in Hollywood. It was his life dream come true. We were all so proud of him. Chris experienced instant fame. At the height of his career, Chris was the talk of the town. He was Hollywood's favorite it boy. Everybody loved Chris. Chris soon met his long-term girlfriend Katie, and together they dominated the tabloids.
She's my better half, definitely, for sure. Without her, I don't know where I'd be.
At first, his relationship with Katie was amazing.
Chris and I were so in love, we were inseparable.
However, Chris's skyrocketing fame became more than he could handle, and his wild partying soon got out of control.
The parties were just insane, and his social life was just ridiculous. I couldn't even keep up with it. I remember the first time we were invited to the Playboy Mansion, partying our asses off, and it was such a good night. That was the first time I remember when Chris got into the hard drugs and started experimenting. I needed to leave. I couldn't be around him anymore. He started just going way too crazy.
Chris! Chris, what are you doing here? Chris! Chris, what's happening to you? Chris!
What is this?
Why are you here, Chris? What are you doing?
What are you doing with that?
What's happening to your career? What's happening to your career? Chris! Chris began on a downward spiral of addiction. Coming up, Chris is rock bottom.
I knew I could do better.
Everything fell apart for him. We didn't know if he was alive or dead. Our mother just could not take it.
I had to get out of there.